Thunder Pumper Tuesday, and Sassy's here. We've already been knocking out some yards. I just now got to the camera. I figured since there's very little to do here, I take advantage of this yard to start the video. I did upgrade, for some of you who've already seen on Instagram at Saving Green Lawn Care, I did upgrade to the GoPro Focus 7. So I'm gonna be recording a little bit off of each one, and I'll tell you why. Too much noise, okay. The reason being is this is like 4K, which, I mean, you could do technically like a little lower resolution than 4K, but I'm not sure if my computer is adjusted or set just to 4K. So what I don't want to do is record all day on this and then not be able to upload for you guys. You want to talk about a mad ninja? That would be one mad ninja right there. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna do a little bit pieces here and there with this one, and if it does work, I'll put it all together, and maybe you guys can tell me if you can tell a difference or not. I don't know. I know you've heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Here's why. Because commercials have a tendency of changing things up all the time, and you may be affected by that change. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, for example, like HOAs and apartment complexes and duplexes and townhomes and all these, right? Sometimes they get sold. And when they get sold, that doesn't mean necessarily you'll go with them. Okay? And even like HOAs, townhomes, they have a policy where every couple years they have to go out and hunt for new quotes, and if they don't get better quotes, better pricings, then they'll stay with you. It's nothing personal, okay? There's nothing personal. You could be doing a fantastic job and they could be super happy with you, but they have to do it. It's part of their policy, part of the whole association agreement. Okay, so here's a perfect example. My townhomes just changed up all their presidents. Just an example, ninjas. It goes to show, do not put all your eggs in one basket. What if these new presidents and this new association decided, hey, you know, we're gonna get new quotes, and then they get a cheaper quote, for example, and then they drop me? Well, if I put all my eggs in that basket and I really depended on that, I'd be in trouble. So, just a quick pep talk. Also, contracts. Contracts. Do not try to push contracts on your residentials. Okay, I tried that crap when I first started in this business, and let me tell you, did it work out? No, it did not work out. People don't want to, look, people have already got enough contracts, man. People got satellite dish, they've got all these different contracts, right, with their TV, their cable, their internet, their whatever. The last thing people want to do is contract with their lawn guy. Now, I get it. You're probably wondering, but what are we going to do if they freaking, you know, tell me they don't need a yard mowed, and then they call me 2 weeks later, and then there's a freaking, it's 6 foot tall, and now they want me to cut 6 foot tall grass for $40, $50, when it really should be $100 or whatever, example. That's an easy fix, ninjas. That's an easy fix. I've already talked about this. But I know, there's a lot of new guys, and a lot of guys don't catch every video. That's why you upcharge. Teach them a lesson. And I'm not trying to be rude by that, but I'm serious. Like, teach them and tell them. Say, listen, if we stay if we stay consistent and we stay on a steady schedule, regardless of growth, whether it grows faster or slower, but as long as it's growing and we keep it maintained, this is your price. If you skip a week or two and you get out of the rotation, you get out of line, I'm gonna have to upcharge you. I have a few customers that have a hard time understanding that. They still do it, and they paid the upcharge, but after that they were not happy, and they definitely make sure they don't skip a week or two. Okay, they definitely are like, "Ooh, I'm not paying that upcharge anymore. You know, let's stick to the rotation." And you know, so there's just a few people that don't understand, but most people understand. But that's how you fix that. Don't try to do this contract stuff. I understand you want to be able to depend on them and all that, but that's how you fix that. You tell them, listen, you commit to me, I'm committing to you. You get out of rotation, this is my cost. And if they drop you, then that's not the customer you want anyway. You need to move on. Bye-bye. Sassy!
You think it look pretty over there?
It look good.
Good.
Yeah. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm good.
Long time no see.
I had a good vacation.
Did you? All week. What'd you do?
Oh, you know, I took people's advice.
Yeah, what's
You
that?
know how they say when it's cold, you gotta bring animals in so they stay warm?
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought a pig and a turkey in and kept them real warm.
Okay. All right, which tells me you've done nothing all week except sat on Granny's couch.
Well, I watched that Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, or it could have been a Christina Aguilera concert. You know, I can't tell.
Welcome back, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Good week? Good, good. I know I gained 6 pounds after the whole holiday traveling and eating out, so I got to get back on track. But did you gain any weight?
Yeah, you got to get them stool softeners. You know, that's how you knock that holiday weight right on off of there.
What the crap?
Mm-hmm.
So you gained some weight?
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah. I think everybody does. Don't you think?
I know that turkey was warm, though. He wasn't upset.
Did you cook it, or did you get one?
No, I cook it.
You cooked it?
Mm-hmm.
Was it moist?
Oh, it's always more. Got to get in there and get them giblets up out of there.
Okay, all right. Well, good to see you, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
You happy to be back at it?
Thunder
Pumper Tuesday. Yeah, buddy. And happy to be back right to work.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Getting things done.
Get some exercise.
Get some exercise. Get some moving. You know, earlier Sassy told me, he said, I would rather be weed eating and mowing than this.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get that wide open.
There's something about that whole movement and the momentum, right? The whole go, go, go.
Oh, yeah, we've gone from Pump Monday to slowly inflate Monday.
And most Mondays we don't even work because it's either raining or too wet or something.
Fortnite.
Fortnite?
Mm-hmm, that's the problem. Around many landscapers this time of year, Fortnite seems to be an issue. Which, you know, I enjoy because basically it's just Call of Duty with costume. You ever wanted to snipe a guy with a pink tutu on? This is the game for you.
I wonder who plays Fortnite.
I don't know, but I know he's got his character dressed in the pink tutu because that's how he rolls.
Oh, I'm happy to be back. You can never get tired of Sassy and his little
Shenanigans.
shenanigans.
You don't get a lot of call to use that word, shenanigans.
Shenanigans. I like that. That's a good one. That makes perfect sense too. So you're done blowing over there?
Oh yes. You know, it is so cold here. That dog is still stuck in the backyard trying to make poo because it stuck the ground, he stuck it, and they just ain't need one. The wind got him, you know, and he just froze.
All right, ninjas, we're here at this one. You guys have seen it before. Basically, mulch up all the leaves. Sassy's already started on the back, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the front and this side right here. Still a lot of leaves to fall when it comes to, especially over there. Look at all that. So that's all we do. Remember, consistency. Obviously the grass is short, so there's really nothing as far as grass wise, but the leaves are a must, and it keeps us busy during the I guess you could call it a slow season. I don't know, I don't really feel the slow season. The slowest 2 months, as I mentioned, are January and February for me. That's it. I don't really feel the slow season. what you call a leaf maintenance and not a leaf cleanup. A leaf cleanup would consist of a vacuuming or hauling off, whatever, right? And then most of the time customers will call you to do that when all the leaves are down. But in this situation, all the leaves are not down, and we keep showing up and taking care of it. And so a lot of people in my area really love this, guys. I don't know in your area and what you're doing, and you know what your customers are preferring and whatnot, but in my area, this is what I've found to be the niche, man. And a lot of guys even in my area don't do this, but I prefer it this way. Customers really love it, man. I don't know, they really love the fact that you're keeping the same price and you're still taking care of all the leaves. And I don't know, they just love it. I think a lot of customers, they get locked into that price and they really feel comfortable with that price. And they like the fact knowing that everything's gonna be taken care of year round for that price. Again, I've mentioned this before, you gotta be really smart about it. If it's a huge leaf cleanup job, then it is what it is, you gotta charge more. But when you're just doing this, it's just mulching them or pushing them, same price, and they love it, man. That's the way I've been doing it for years, and it's worked for me, and maybe something else that you're doing works for you. It is what it is. But keep in mind, guys, always blow your machine off every time after a leaf mulching cleanup yard, right? You don't want the leaves in here, you could catch fire. Definitely always make sure you keep this area blown off. This is the air, you know, for the engine. You don't want to clog that up. We're over here at Sammy's. What the heck is that?
Well, that's a doghouse.
Dude, that looks like the doghouse that was in my backyard.
It is.
What the heck, dude? Yeah, this is my doghouse. Oh man, what in the world is going on here?
South, that's what we call an outhouse.
Outhouse?
Mm-hmm. So you sound Sammy can come outside and use a potty.
I'm not even gonna ask anymore.
You decorate that, get him a Snoopy dog.
A Snoopy dog. Looks like somebody's taking over our yard here, Sass.
Well, you know, they ain't took it over, they just parked in the wrong spot. Need to go on back to your own yard.
First things first, it's a Dodge.
Mm-hmm. Secondly, he's got that trailer enclosed in plywood. So, I mean, he's serious about his business.
Sassy about freaked for a minute when I pulled in. He was like, whoa, what the?
I thought we were going to have a dance off. We don't give up our yards just because somebody says it is. What we work with here? Ferris.
A Ferris and a Toro, looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pulled by a Dodge. Probably barely getting it, too.
Hey, it's a diesel Dodge too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Cummins. It's coming.
It's barely coming. Like making love in old folks' home. That's just barely gonna get you there.
Seems like everywhere I try to record today, the sun is so bright. But here's the yard, guys. We're not doing these two anymore. This one's sold. But doing this one just to clean up again, push everything to the back. Man, the sun. So I'm gonna be on the mower, and Sassy's just gonna grab the blower and get the areas where the mower can't reach. And I think this is gonna be the last yard that I'm gonna record. Might even be the last yard that we do, we'll see. It's gotten actually even colder ninjas, and we've just been go, go, go. So I've gotten a lot of new calls as well. New calls for quotes. And so I'll be doing those this week. So, all right. What's up, Sassafras?
Chicken's butt when it eats.
Oh yeah? Cleaned up pretty nice. Cleaned up pretty nice. This sun is so freaking bright, man. Not bad. You could definitely tell the property line.
Mm-hmm.
One thing we've noticed is what? Short people or short-handed people, right?
Much better off, and there's more of a push from this piece here. See, on the steel, it's real easy. It's got a real good bend to it.
Yes.
Here, it's kind of a fight.
So the steel is more flexible.
Mm-hmm.
The Echo has a stiffer
Go ahead, you can finish it.
Whatever you call it.
Shaft.
Shaft, a stiffer shaft. Particularly where, what area?
Oh, right here in the bend.
Right here in the bend. And so over time, when you're leaf blowing for 2 hours at a time or whatever, it definitely, you feel it in your arm.
Oh yeah.
And so short armed people, short guys, short arms, whatever, you are okay, but I have long arms.
Oh yes.
Really? I do. And so if you look, you see how my elbow is? I can't do this. And so yes, a lot of guys are like, well, you can tilt this forward all the way down. Yes, you can. I actually tried it earlier, and what happened?
You run into this.
My wrist started hurting because it was like this at that point, and I still wasn't really like fully stretching my arm. But at that point, it wasn't even about my elbow or arm. It was my wrist was killing me because I was like downward like this. So overall,
I would tell you we're gonna make a fortune in the shaft extension business, but I believe there's already a company that handles that.
if you got long arms and you're getting ready to use this blower for a couple hours at a time, beware. It's not comfortable, I'm serious. But if you got a shorter guy or shorter arms, you're okay. Now, as far as power goes,
oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, dude, these things are amazing, plenty of power. But my hand hurts by the end of the day.
That's why we named them after blondes. They're powerful.
Yeah.
The blondes are powerful.
And they make you hurt.
That's right.
Here's your Nature Minute with Sassy!
No, I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay.
Did you know that gorillas and other monkeys can catch colds from humans?
No.
Oh, yes, they can.
They can catch colds from us? So if we're running a cold and we get near them and pet them, they'll...
They get sick.
No freaking way.
Yeah, so see, if you go to the zoo during the wintertime, you make sure you cover your face and stuff. Be good to them gorillas.
Wow, can we catch a cold from them then?
Oh, yes.
We can?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Just stay away from sick monkeys.
Sick monkeys.
You need to stay away from sick people. I mean, more ways than one. It's hard to be a monkey these days.
Poor monkeys in the zoo, all these sick people. Oh, look, it's the little monkey. Hey, little monkey.
That's right.
So there you have it, your Nature Minute with Sassy. Stay away from gorillas and monkeys if you're sick. We don't want to get them sick because they can catch the flu or the cold from us. I did not know that, Sass. Thank you.
That's a very good
Learn something every day from you.
Every day.
Hey, Sass, since you were a police officer, quick question. What does POPO stand for?
Oh, I don't know.
POPO. Police. Woo, whoop. So real quick, ninjas, one last thing since we're stuck in this traffic and we have some time, and I did not forget, had a lady reach out to me and her name was Casey? Katie?
Kaylee?
Kaylee? Kaylee. Was it Kaylee?
Kaylee?
Casey? Katie?
Corey?
Kaylee. Kaylee, and she said that we have one of the biggest fans on Thunder Pumper Tuesday in particular is one of his favorite days, and he's a ninja. He's a ninja. He's a ninja in the works.
You must be talking about Landon.
Landon.
Yes, Landon. I heard he was super good, and Santa was bringing him a whole big bunch of stuff.
Woo! My ninja Landon. What's up, buddy? Thank you for watching and supporting the ninjas, and keep your room clean, because we heard your mama's having to what? Bribe? To keep his room clean, and once he does, he gets to watch the videos.
Do you know that's that ninja training? He should see how fast he can clean it. Landon, you need to go see how fast you can clean that room.
Yes. Show your mom. Wait.
Show her just how fast you can get there and get it done.
You get it clean, everything's done, and then you just sit back and chill like a ninja.
That's right. When it's all spotless and she says, I didn't see you clean it, you can be like, that's because I'm a ninja.
That's right. Thank you, Landon and Kaylee, right? I appreciate you, Kaylee, reaching out. Landon, he's only 4 years old, man. Loyalty is key. You see this, Sass?
That's right. His parents are raising him up right.
They are. You're raising a ninja. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Just wanted to give a quick shout out. 4 years old, big fan of the channel, and his favorite day is
Thunder Pumper Tuesday.
Thunder Pumper Tuesday. Take care, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you guys, but keep watching, Landon. And what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Whack-A-Granny Wednesday.
Whack-A-Granny Wednesday. Never know what's going to happen. It's a crazy Whack-A-Granny Wednesday. Always, we whack some granny yards.
Yes, we do.
Peace!